Okay, Wilson. Lucy says, he'd be rotting jail as he ought to be. Wilson, oh, you're lovely to say it. Lucy, what? You're lovely. Holmes, tell them I seek the identity of a woman who drives cab number 2704. Woman? Lucy, who? Cartwright. Lucy, what? Wilson, be quiet. Alone. Milka, we certainly wouldn't. Who's that? The name's Milka, sir. Holmes, this is very interesting. If one's checked in, it means that the man in the cab is anxious to watch Sir Henry, but equally anxious not to be seen by him. Watson, you mean he might be recognized? Well, look who's coming. Holmes, it's an old friend, Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard. Sir Henry, I'll tell you what the matter is. They're playing me for a sucker in this hotel. If they don't find my boot, there's going to be trouble. You lost a boot? Holmes, on the contrary, I believe it's quite important. You do realize that you were followed this morning after you left us. Dr. Mortimer, Barrymore does, Sir Charles's butler. And did Barrymore profit by Sir Charles's will? Dr. Mortimer, but I trust a bequest doesn't make one a suspect. I received, £10,000. That's a lot of money. Yes, it is. Dr. Mortimer, £740,000. Good God! Excuse me. Holmes, however, if my friend would agree, you could have no better companion nor any braver. Me? Oh, I say, that's a kind way to put it. Dr. Henry, and it would be kind of you, Doctor, if you're up to it. Well, I'm not really sure I'm the man for it, but I'll do it. Holmes says, shall we say Paddington Station today at 4? Sir Henry says, done. Everybody says, done. Holmes, wow, I believe to be honest, but for whom we actually know very little. You should be more trusting, Holmes. On which theory we should add Sir Henry himself to our little gallery. Oh, I don't believe that. He's so American. Mrs. Clayton, oi there, excuse me, are you the owners of the house at 221B Baker Street? That's right. Miss Clayton, keep me my trap shut, as it were. My good woman, this is a very serious business, and you'll find yourself in a bad position if you try to hide anything. Holmes, I tell you, Watson, the time we have a foreman worthy of our steel. The man is bold, if nothing else. But not easy about sending you to this dangerous errand. You have a revolver, I suppose? Yes, I thought it best to take it with me. Sir Henry, well, if this ain't an adventure, I don't know what is. Did you find your boot? Holmes, good luck to all of you. Watson, Holmes. I looked back at the platform where we had left it far behind and saw the tall, austere figure of Holmes standing motionless and gazing after us. I felt alone, yet I was on my mettle to do my best for Holmes and Sir Henry, knowing full well and without regret that there was danger ahead. Grippen Station, all out for Grippen. Sir Henry, What? That was quick. Sir, you there in the trap, could you take us to Baskerville Hall for a shilling? Baskerville? Oh, are you sure you want to go there, young fella? Well, yes, I am. Fair enough. Climb aboard. Ha ha, don't dawdle, gee up. We proceeded through the moors of Devonshire, landscape of such desolation and despair that we may well be visiting another darker planet, where the limbs, the trunk, the very heart of nature were filled with malevolence. My heart grieved for the world around me, and then I sought, in its dark, forbidding glory, Baskerville Hall. Sir Henry, talk about gloomy. It reminds me of my mama's funeral without the liquor. I'll ring the bell. Barrymore, may I say to my wife and I will be happy to stay on until you have made arrangements for a new staff. You're leaving? Barrymore, Mrs. Barrymore, we are walking this way. The portraits are beautiful. Mrs. Barrymore, the bedroom. Ah, it's lovely. The woo. Pardon? Mrs. Barrymore, the woo. Ah, yes, the view. Mrs. Barrymore, is what I said, the vista. Of course, the more. It looks lonely out there. You must be glad to have some company for a change. Not so much. My dear Holmes, I'm sorry for the infrequent bulletins, but I've slept little since arriving at Baskerville Hall. Stapleton, I live nearby with my sister Burrell. How do you do? You're a naturalist, I hear. Know about the legend of the hound, I suppose? Yes, I've heard it. Stapleton, I have no doubt the story led to Sir Charles's death. How do you mean? The question is, what does Sherlock Holmes think? I beg your pardon? Stapleton, when is he coming? I'm afraid I cannot answer that question. Stapleton, do you see those bright green spots all scattered around? Yes, they seem to be more fertile than the rest of it. Fertile, ha, that's the great Gripen mire. Bum, bum, bum. The Gripen mire. Bum, bum, bum. Stapleton, Nick shot upwards. It sucked him down at last. But why do you ever go near the Gripen mire? Bum, bum, bum. Watson's starting to get a bit tired of it. Get back, you little devil. Be careful, you're headed for the mire. Oh, for God's sake, man. Mrs. Stapleton, go back. Go straight back to London instantly. Why? Why should I go back? Mrs. Stapleton, I can't explain, but for God's sake, do as I ask you. Watson, but I only just come. Miss Stapleton, oh no, a humble commoner, I am afraid. How do you do? My name is Watson. Dr. Watson, General Surgeon. How do you do? You must think I'm awfully silly. We've been talking at cross purposes. A natural mistake. Come, my dear, let's show the doctor over a little abode. We can have some tea to warm us up. May I ask you a question? Why do you live in a part of the world? It's so lonely, almost primeval. Mrs. Stapleton, Doctor, I'm sorry about the mistaking you for Sir Henry. Not at all. But why are you so eager to get him away from here? I know about the curse, that's all. Please be frank with me, Miss Stapleton. Ever since I've been here, I've been conscious of shadows everywhere. This world of yours seems all mud and darkness with no trail to follow and with patches of danger to suck you in. Sir Henry, no, he's not. She was very upset. She insisted. Sir Henry, Burl, Miss Stapleton.